Welcome back to the Primary Report, brought to you by the New South Wales Farmers Association. Now, this edition of the program is all about a rally, a property rights rally that's due to be held in Canberra on the 2nd of February. It'll see farmers travel from around the state to have their say on the issue of property rights. But what exactly is the issue? And it sounds pretty complex. According to Chair of the Conservation and Resource Management Committee of the New South Wales Farmers Association, Rod Young, the major issues are to do with native vegetation, mining and water. And he caught up with Ellen McNamara.
The CRM committee has been involved since the mid-90s on these various issues, and it's been ongoing, and the issues have even expanded over the last decade. For instance, mining wasn't an issue to us back in the 90s, but it certainly is now.
So in terms of an example, you mentioned mining has become an issue, particularly over the last few years. Most people would have heard something about the Karoona Coal Action Group, for example. Could you maybe give me an example of another area where mining is impacting on farmers' property rights?
Yeah, you've mentioned the Liverpool Plains and the Karoona Coal Action Group, but mining issues from the association's point of view cover protection of prime agricultural land, and for the other vast areas of country where mining will almost certainly in future impact on, we want a change in mining practices to make mining compatible with agriculture, not the other way around. And for instance, at the present moment, we have mines operating in the Gloucester and Stroud valleys, and we have a exploratory gas company now drilling in the Gloucester Valley, and their second phase of exploration will take them down into the Stroud Valley, so that area, Gloucester Stroud, are going to be impacted by both mining and gas exploration. And then you go out to Lightning Ridge, where we have huge areas of country where landowners are not being compensated, and rehabilitation is also a major issue. So, and of course you go to the Hunter Valley, where mining has gone on for a long while, and that gives us a terrific example of the property owners' rights have been completely ignored. And you've only got to see the degradation in the Hunter Valley to know if we don't get a change in mining practices and we do not protect prime agricultural land, we're going to end up with significant areas of our agricultural land being devastated like the Hunter Valley has. On the native vegetation issue, we've been working on that one since SEP 46 in the mid-90s, and property development has been virtually pulled up in a lot of cases, and another example of where people are being impacted at the present moment more recently is the conversion of leasehold country to freehold. But in both cases, we're seeing the entire cost of de facto national park imposed on private property. The cost of that is being borne by the landowner with no real environmental outcome. And all of these issues need to be treated looking at the triple bottom line, and it's not. It's delivering a negative environmental outcome, and it's completely disregarding the social and economic results of it.
That was Rod Young, Chair of the Conservation and Resource Management Committee of the New South Wales Farmers Association, speaking with Ellen McNamara. Now, of course, if you'd like to be part of this rally in Canberra on the 2nd of February, all you have to do is contact the New South Wales Farmers Association on 1300 794 000. Stay tuned, more on the rally next.